This is day one of Vlogoween. I know that Halloween home decor tours are a very popular trend on YouTube, and I'm obsessed with watching them. I'm so nosy. I love to see how people decorate their house. Also, my house is very kid friendly. It's much more reminiscent of like Disney's Not So Scary Halloween than like gory and scary, because I do have kids coming to my house all the time. I'm a piano teacher and my students come pretty much every day of the week, and if I had freaky things, I would scare them. So over here by the window, I've got a spider web that I'm hanging. It's all ripped up and ugly at this point because Coco keeps on trying to like jump up here and he messes with this completely. I feel like it gives it a nice touch. So I guess we'll start right here in the middle of the table of the living room. I've got this spider full of candy inside, and obviously this is for the kids. And one of my favorite things that I've bought is this. I added spider webs to everything, by the way. This I got at Target, I think it was last year, and I had to buy it. It was a little bit more of a splurge than most of these things that I have in my house. I've either thrifted or bought at the dollar store or have gotten it pretty cheap because it was on clearance or something. But this is one of those items I probably paid full price for because I was like, I need it. Obviously I have a lot of pumpkins, and most of the pumpkins I buy are from Ross or TJ Maxx or the dollar store, like these type of pumpkins. But these nice ones, I'm pretty sure I got that at like TJ Maxx or Ross. And same thing, I'm not sure where I got this flower arrangement. It might have been my mom's. So some of these decorations were my mom's, and she kind of like passed them over to me. And I just have this picture here with Coco because he's the king of the house. A lot of these pillows I've got at the dollar store, and I honestly don't remember where I got this Mickey Mouse scarecrow. Obviously, if you haven't noticed, I do try to put up as much lights as possible. During the daytime, you can't appreciate it as much than the nighttime, but I just feel like the more lights, the better. So this spider web over here is actually a newer purchase. I got this at CVS. It was like on clearance or sale, and I just took advantage and got it. And this Haunted Mansion poster is always here, along with this Haunted Mansion looking guy. I actually bought this maybe 2 years ago for Halloween, and I ended up just keeping him all year long because I think he's awesome. Of anything Haunted Mansion related, so I have this whole section over here dedicated to like Haunted Mansion. So I got the mug from Disney, and back here I have these like 2 heads, and I tried to kind of like go with the vibe of Haunted Mansion over here in this corner. Now these bats are like one of my new favorite like decor items that I've gotten recently, and literally all you have to do is get some black cardstock and cut out bats, and then all you need to do is fold them at the crease and put some glue dots, stick them to your wall, and that's it. I kind of want to add more, but you know, I don't know. It would be fun to go crazy and just keep adding to the roof. So maybe next year I'll just keep going with it. And then these guys down here were actually gifted to me by a friend, and they remind me so much of like Nightmare Before Christmas, the masked little kids. I don't know, I just thought they were perfect in this little corner. All my decorations are pretty much here in the living room because this is like where we're always mainly. I actually recently added this ghost mug from Mario. It's Boo. But the thing is that I added it because I thought I could add it to my mug collection, but it was a little too big because let me show you the back. It's a little like too big in the back, and it wouldn't fit inside of my mug collection, so I ended up putting him over here with all the Nintendo stuff. But technically I had gotten him just for Halloween, but I'm gonna keep him all year long because it's too perfect. And I got him at GameStop, and it was like 15 bucks. So this is something I actually DIY'd, which I don't really do too many of, but outside of adding the spider webs, I got red candle, and I melted the red candle wax onto these candles to give it the illusion of blood. And besides that, I have some dried out roses here inside of this Haunted Mansion mug. These heads back here are actually perfume bottles that were my grandmother's from back in the day, and I just thought they kind of reminded me of like Haunted Mansion looking vibes. The garland I recently got at dollar store, and I believe these ghost head lanterns I got at Target last year for like $1 or something. It was $5, I don't remember, but it was definitely Target. Another one of my favorite purchases are these two heads. These I also got at Target, and they're one of my favorite things ever. They're definitely very Haunted Mansion. I added spider webs to each of them to give it a little bit more of a scary vibe. But they actually talk to each other, it's funny.
Thanks for saying, but nothing brings the mood down like having you in the room. We make quite a pair, don't we, darling?
Over here I added leaves and orange lights and these bat lights, and same thing, I pretty much get everything at the dollar store. And I just kind of like combine them all together. I've added pine cones and these like candles everywhere. These I actually have had forever. They're my mom's, so growing up I always saw them. Over here I've got my mug collection, and my idea is to always keep changing this and to always kind of enhance it over the years and keep adding to it. A lot of the times I can't add certain mugs to it, which is why if you look around I've got mugs in all these different places, because some of these mugs that I have are too big to put onto here and I'm scared they're gonna fall. So I've, like for example, the Haunted Mansion mug, this ghost mug. I actually used to have this Nintendo mug on the top, but I decided to add him over here to the Nintendo section. And I'm probably gonna keep changing this whole mug layout. My idea is like for November and December, and for every season I guess it'll keep changing. And then recently I got this Mickey Halloween mug. It's actually, I'll link the video up above right here somewhere, where we went to Disney Springs and I was looking for a Halloween Disney mug, and it was the most perfect one. And this one I already had, but it's definitely very Halloween. I got the Snow White's Evil Queen, and I don't have enough. Honestly, I need to keep adding to my Halloween mug collection. I got this back here for $1 at Goodwill, and I just thought it gave it like a nice touch. This scarecrow, same thing. I think I got that for my mom. And then the trick or treat sign we got recently at TJ Maxx. So yeah, my goal eventually is to have like a whole Halloween mug collection. My little coffee section over here. This is mainly because since I have kids coming, parents, they usually hang out in the living room and then they can come over here and make coffee, but this is also because we're obsessed with coffee. I actually bought these napkins at TJ Maxx. It says if you've got it, haunt it. And of course I've added pumpkin to the coffee. Down here I've got another pretty pumpkin. Probably I got that at TJ Maxx. Same thing, I think this leaf plate I got at TJ Maxx as well. And then I just added a bunch of pine cones in the center because fall. So this section over here is mainly where I keep my candles, and ideally I would have a candle inside of my Jack Skellington, but right now I've actually got this little guy which looks just like Jack Skellington, and I got this at the dollar store, and I think it's perfect to keep him inside, and that way it looks like he's lit up. Jack Skellington I got at Disney's Character Warehouse in Orlando. The price here, so originally it was supposed to be $12.95 and they brought it down to $7, so that's definitely why I had to have him. I've got my Bath and Body Works candles and my #1 favorite candle, which I mentioned in the September favorites, the Bourbon Maple candle. I swear that this candle smells like you are in a haunted house. I don't know why, but if you haven't seen that video, I'm gonna link it up right there. Just click right there. And actually I got this, it's a candle topper. It's like a magnet, so when you take it out, you can go whoop, and you can, you know, like cover your candle with it. I actually got this free at Bath and Body Works because they had like a coupon that I had where it's like you get a free gift. And then I absolutely had to have this little guy. I added this little pumpkin like he's trick-or-treating, but I mean it's Coco. It's Coco as a pirate. Is it you? You're a pirate. He just looks so perfect, and I definitely had to have it. So I'm pretty sure I got it, I want to say Target, maybe CVS. No, it might have been CVS. I do buy at CVS and Walgreens once everything's on sale after Halloween. I think that's pretty much where I got this as well. This roses here, these are actually dried out roses that I saved, and then I actually spray painted them black and added the spider webs, and at the dollar store I bought these little like glittery things, and I added to this vase, and then I added more candle blood wax. Honestly, it's okay. I felt like I could have done it better, but for a first time DIY dead black flower bouquet thing. It's okay. And then these candles, I did the same thing where I poured the red wax onto them to give them like the illusion of blood, and same thing on that side. And I added the spider webs. I didn't go crazy with the spider webs. The other years in the past I've gone extra crazy with them, but it's just like it gets really I'm not that good at spider webs. And of course these bats, I think I got them at the dollar store, and a friend gave me this white pumpkin candle. This Bambi and this Dumbo are actually vintage. They're my grandmother's. And I also have Mickey and Minnie, but I put them away for now so that I could have like more space. Also, this section over here, I wanted to mention my Haunted Mansion plate. I actually got this at the Disney Character Warehouse as well. Not in this last trip, but the trip before. And I thought it was so cool, I just had to have it. And it goes perfectly with my other Disney World plates. These were my grandmother's as well. Kitchen doesn't have like too much going on, but I definitely added a lot of these stickers all over it. And look, it's Coco, he's a witch now. I also recently got this at Goodwill for like $1. So one of the last things I wanted to point out or mention is this little ghost guy. This is definitely the oldest Halloween item I have. I remember having this from when I was a little kid. Whoop. I'm surprised that it even still works. I remember my mom got this for Halloween like when I was like probably 4 years old. The night of Halloween, I'm probably gonna put him outside so that every time kids pop up, he can like freak them out. So I mainly have decorated the living room because this is the area of the house that we're at the majority of the time. So pretty much all my Halloween decorations are here. I also forgot to mention that I added string lights inside of this lantern, so when you open it up, you can see it's just some string lights that I added, but I feel like it gives it like a really nice touch, especially at night. Sunny. Every year the Halloween decorations in my house have changed, and they keep on kind of like, you know, evolving over the years. So I'm definitely excited to see how it changes again for next year and to be able to document it and look back at. So yeah, that's basically it. I mean, every year I hope to keep doing. Oh my god! The only downfall is like every night I have to turn off every single little light, and there's quite a few to remember. So I have to like go up here to turn off these like, and I have to unplug this guy. So it's kind of like, you know, when I actually want to turn off everything, I have to go over here and turn this one off. I have to turn off these. And I gotta turn off this guy. Thank you for watching our Halloween decor tour, and stay tuned for tomorrow's Vlogoween day 2. Yay! Day 2 Halloween Vlogoween, woohoo! He hates me right now. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. What are you doing? Coco, you're ruining my decor.